I'm Tachic Hickman-Piazza, founder and principal designer of home and lifestyle brand Allured by Design. And whenever I'm not designing and beautifying spaces, either in my own home or in a client's home, my favorite pastime is to travel. I'm so inspired by all of my travels, and I love to bring all of that inspiration from my travels right back into my home, as I firmly believe a person's home should be a true reflection and extension of their personal taste and style, with beautiful collected pieces that complement who they are, what their passions and interests are, and ultimately, what makes them feel good. Both traveling and designing makes me feel absolutely amazing, but simply being creative makes me feel even more wonderful. In my latest series, The Influence of Travel in Our Homes, I'm excited to show you all some of the stunning pieces I've collected over the years and designed and styled in my home. But more than anything, I'm super excited to share travel memories with you of exactly which country or continent has inspired me to purchase those pieces. If you've never believed in the power of travel and how it truly connects to design and inspires us all, I'm ready to both inspire you and also make you a believer. So it's no secret, I think, for sure, for those of you who've been following me for a while, y'all already know that in general, I'm a collector. I love to collect things, right? But I think most interior designers and decorators are, because we love to be surrounded by beauty. We love beautiful things. We love to be surrounded by beauty. And what does being surrounded by beauty mean? It means you collect beautiful things. So I'm one of those people. I'm definitely one of those designers that love to fill my home with beautiful things, and I love to collect beautiful things. And one of my absolute favorite things to collect are books. I love to style and decorate my home with gorgeous books. But a book for me has to do more than just be beautiful. Let me be honest. A book for me has to inspire me, not just with the beauty in the pages and the cover. It has to teach me something. Like the story that it's telling me, I have to really, really be inspired with what I'm reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be historic, even though I am a history buff, a true history geek. I just want the book to inspire me from the visuals that I see, beautiful pages, but also whatever story that the book is telling. Now, I collect all kind of different books, right? And I love to collect books, and I love to stage them all over my home. I think a home that's filled with books just kind of it taps into your hobbies, your interests, things that you're passionate about. I'm very passionate about reading. I love to be educated through books, how you're learning, all of that good stuff. And I love to also be educated just from the visuals I see on the pages. And I love to style my coffee table with a variety of books. Books are pretty much staged all throughout my home. I love to create my vignettes with books, but I love, love, love to have books all over my coffee table, because who doesn't? Now, I collect a lot of different books. I collect everything from interior design books, travel books, art books, fashion books, novels, mythology, astrology, fiction and nonfiction. But of all of the books that I collect, two of my favorite books that I absolutely love to collect are interior design and travel. But I love, love, love my travel books. And one of the reasons I love travel books so much is because they just allow you to dream. Like you're just so inspired by everything you see in travel books. I love to collect travel books of places that I have already traveled to, or places that are on my bucket list that I have plans on traveling to. And sometimes I collect travel books for places that I may not necessarily want to travel to. I could just be fine with learning about that place just through reading about it and seeing the images alone in the book. But 3 books I want to show you guys in particular. I put up 6 fingers, but I'm really showing y'all 3, not 6. So 3 books I want to show y'all that are 3 of my favorite travel books that I own. The pages in these books are filled with so much design inspiration. And those 3 are, the first one being Europe. I travel to Europe a lot, specifically in the Mediterranean. And it's truly one of my favorite travel books that I own. This one is called The Best Kept Secrets of Europe. And it pretty much covers a wide range of the continent, everything from Italy, Spain, Greece, just everywhere, in Europe. France, of course, is in here. And okay, so we landed on the Grand Canal of Venice. Again, this book is just dripping with so much design inspiration, page to page. Also, one of the things that I love about travel books is when you're traveling, especially if you're traveling to a new destination, a place that you haven't been to before, travel books can really assist you with planning out your itinerary. Just seeing some of the different sites and landmarks and monuments that are in travel books. It will really, really assist you with figuring out what you want to see, what you want to do. So that's another reason why I love to collect travel books. So this one is one of my favorites, Best Kept Secrets of Europe. One of my other favorites, Zanzibar. So Zanzibar has been on my bucket list for a very long time. My husband and I have yet to go there, but we will be definitely traveling to the continent of Africa, and Zanzibar is one of our bucket list destinations in Africa. The waters and the beaches that I have seen of Zanzibar, both on TV, in photo, film, and in this book alone, it will make you want to hop on a plane ASAP. Zanzibar is just so gorgeous. And when this book first came out, I knew I wanted it right away because I had been seeing just so many beautiful images. Look at this water. This is Africa, people. This is Zanzibar. And I just was like, oh my God, I was just amazed with just all of the colors. It is just so much design inspiration, page after page in this book. Obviously being a woman born and raised New Orleans, Louisiana, and with so many African slaves coming into, New Orleans, I love to collect a lot of books as well. I do collect a lot of travel books on Europe, but I love, love, love to read a lot of books with different parts of the African diaspora, just to stay connected to my roots. But not only that, one of the things that I love so much about this book in particular, it just shows you a different side of Africa from, some of the negative things that we always see. This book shows you nothing but the culture and the beauty, and it's just filled with so much color. So this is definitely a bucket list destination for me and my husband. And then another book, hold your horses, one of my favorite books, Travel by Design. So this one is probably one of my favorite travel books that I own because this one is told from the perspective of interior designers and decorators and why we travel, why we love to connect travel with design, because all of the different destinations that we travel to, it inspires our projects, whether our client projects or even projects within our own home. And this particular book, it has pretty much I won't say the whole world, but it certainly have like every destination. And of course, I would flip to the page that says Italian towns. My husband and I, we traveled to Sicily a couple of years ago. And some of the images that I saw in this book alone of Sicily just had me so excited for our trip because it was just so beautiful. This page lands on the south of France. So travel books are absolutely indeed one of my favorite things to fill my home with and, just be inspired by my travels of places I've already traveled to or places that I want to visit. Now, another thing that I love to fill my coffee table with that is also inspired by my travels, not just my travel books, are my vases. I'm always doing different vignettes in my home on all different surfaces, right? We talked about that in a previous episode. So these are some of my newer vases that I just put out as the season is getting ready to change from winter to spring. These vases are all from Home Goods, but let me tell you why I bought them. So these vases in particular, these beautiful gold and ivory vases, they remind me so much of like an Indian kind of vibe, like Indian or Moroccan. And I haven't been to either. I haven't been to India or Morocco, but both destinations are on my bucket list and I will be traveling there. But these were just so beautiful. It reminded me so much of like just different accents and pictures that I've seen of accents in both India and Morocco. Now this vase, this is my jam. Let me really tell y'all about this one. So this vase, also from Home Goods, this reminded me so much of my first trip to Venice, Italy, of course. So Venice is popular for their hand-blown Murano glass. Murano glass is a very, very popular glass form sold in Venice, Italy, in a lot of their Venetian boutiques. And what I love about Murano glass, it looks like abstract art. Abstract art is one of my favorite forms of art. I love all art as long as it's beautiful and colorful, but I love, love, love abstract art where it's colorful and the movement feels very fluid. And that's basically what Murano glass is popular for. Usually the glass has like some kind of fluid movement and a lot of color. So when I saw this vase, I was like, oh my God, it took me right back to Venice, right back to all those years ago in 2012 when I celebrated my honeymoon with my husband after we got married and we went to Venice. And I didn't bring home any large vases or anything like that of Murano glass, but I did bring home these, and I'm going to show it to you when I said about the movement, right? So these 3 rings, these were the 3 rings that my husband bought for me while we were in Venice. These are real Murano glass rings. I never wear them, never, because the stone is too precious, and I'm always so terribly afraid of, they're delicate, and I'm so afraid of like me cracking or breaking a stone, me being silly, and my luck, something like that will happen. So I literally bought them. Well, my husband, this was his gift. We got them basically kind of as a collector's item, and so that I can always have a little piece of Venice with me. And I literally just stored them on my dresser. They're like, you know, a piece of decoration for my jewelry box on my dresser. So putting this with the vase, I wanted to really get close and show you guys this. This is where you can see how this vase truly was inspired by my travels to Venice, because these rings, which were purchased in Venice during my honeymoon, a gift that my husband gifted to me. Look at all of the beautiful fluid movement. This is my blue and gold ring. This was actually the colors of our wedding, so of course I would get that one. This one is red, black, silver, and gold. And then this one is just traditional. I'll call this the New Orleans Saints ring because it's the black and gold, of course. But I love how beautiful these rings are. Basically pieces of art. They're abstract in nature, and the movement is very delicate, like, and fluid. And this vase was inspired by my travels to Italy and definitely my visit to Venice. So as my travel books, my vases, all inspire me. These were all purchases inspired by my travels to the Mediterranean. And how y'all like my rings? I know I showed y'all a tight shot, but I want y'all to see that Murano Venetian hand-blown glass on my fingers. Bling, bling, bling. But as I am inspired by all of my travels that I have been blessed and had the opportunity to do, I want you all to be inspired too. That's why I am inviting each of you to join me on the next Design and Lifestyle group trip. Y'all know the title, Allured by Design presents Life, Culture, and Design Inspiration in the Mediterranean. This next trip, we are going to Greece and Rome, June 4th through the 15th, 2027. Tickets are currently open and available now. Please do not delay. Get your tickets because I want all of you to come with me, be inspired. Not just be inspired by design, be inspired by lifestyle, be inspired by culture, be inspired by food, wine, the whole gambit. We have it all on the itinerary that I have specially curated for everyone that takes part in this trip. deposits to lock in your spot for my Greece and Rome trip, June 2027 of next year. You only need $99, just $99 to lock in your spot. Once you lock in your spot with $99, you then pay a monthly fee, right? A monthly installment. Or you can do the higher deposit of $450. And once you do that one, you don't have to pay a monthly fee. We call that the manual payment. The flexibility that's afforded with the higher deposit is you get to pay off your balance however frequently you choose, as long as your balance is paid in full by March 6, 2027. So make sure you all go to my website. That's where you will find my travel booking link. Go to alluredbydesign.com and you'll see Join Me in Greece and Rome on the homepage of my website. You can also go to the booking link of my travel site by going to my Instagram page. Go to the bio in my Instagram page at Allured by Design, and you will see Join Me in Greece and Rome. Click there. It'll take you directly to my travel site. You'll see the full itinerary. You can go ahead and book your spot for you, another, and another. We got spots left, so come on, y'all, as long as you're 18 and older. So until the next episode, stay allured and always be inspired, and make sure you book your spot. Like a filter. Whenever you want me, I'm here for you. I'll make you brand new. All of them flaws, baby, what's the use? Let's bang it. Just let me take you for a ride. I can fix it up, I can change your life. 100% enhanced, refined, total imperfect design.